Are you guys on the team?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're studio helpers.
Got it? Or next year's team. We bring over the sound equipment from the school to the Rota Center every Friday for the home games so that we can create a better sports atmosphere for the kids. So we have to load everything into my car, bring it over. When the game ends, we have to load it all back up and take it back to the school every Friday. So it's one of the side effects of us not having our own gym.
We were also excited to come here to the new building because it was our own space, but that piece that was still missing was the gymnasium. One of the hardest transitions was the first time I would say that we had lunch and recess in our cafeteria during that first year, and just having so many people in there, all the noise. We had food service on one side, and then air hockey, foosball, jump rope, cars on the other side. So at any time there could be anywhere from 17 to over 100 students in that space. You'll see Mr. T does a great job. He does a lot of scooter games, low-level games, team building. There's so many different uses of that one space. The Teaneck Community Charter School way is to do more with less, and that's what we definitely do in that space.
With first and second graders, it's important to have them moving, using their upper body, lower body. They're crawling, dancing. It's all part of the curriculum. The space is really not ideal. I wish I had more space. As you can see, we're setting up for lunchtime, and now I have another class coming in, so it's hard sometimes.
How much space is the gym?
Because right now the gym is our lunchroom.
And the after-school program, back-to-school night, and community events.
1, 2, 3.
That first C in TCCS is community. I think one of the things that's become difficult for us is for the smaller space that we have been struggling to do a lot of our bigger events that we've always done. Our big sports nights, our student faculty basketball games. Even our performances are a little bit tighter here because it's a smaller area, whereas we had the huge facility at Note, which could seat 250, 300 people. Don't tell the fire department, but this year we were able to work with the Jewish Center of Teaneck over on Merrison Street and use their facility to bring back sports night. It was one of the biggest events of the year. There was over 200 people there, families that didn't know it because it hasn't been around in a couple of years, just because we haven't been able to find a facility that would support us like the Jewish Center did.
I wrestle, I play soccer, I play baseball. I think being an athlete can make you a better student, because when you're an athlete you have to be prepared and you have to be and organized and know what you're gonna do. I think we should have our own gym, because most of the time when people want to play basketball and for gym, instead of going outside because it might be a little too hot or a little too cold, we could play just inside the school. Mm-hmm. And if people fall and like the outside, they could get skinned. And if people fall on the inside, they just get like a bruise or a burn. Or, yeah.
Our kids are students first, then they're athletes. So they need to handle their business in school, be achieving, have a certain grade point average, and be successful in their classes before they could put on any kind of Tornadoes uniform, whether it's basketball, baseball, softball.
It's not on the chart. But how many people prefer 2 W's? Raise your hands. How many people prefer stars to box or bullets to box?
Being the only middle school in Teaneck that offers extracurricular sports, that's another great outlet for our students to be a part of this community. But at the end of the day, if you're using somebody else's facility, it's going to definitely come at a cost.
We have to rent space at other places in the community, and sometimes our practices are actually bumped, so that puts our athletes at a disadvantage.
And that's definitely a struggle for us, because a home game for us is still a travel. So our basketball players, they wear their shirts and ties for game days. My softball players will actually get changed at lunch and be in their uniforms and their pants and their shirts. They don't have a locker room here, so they have to pack up their equipment every night and make sure they have their sneakers, their jerseys, their cleats.
I've been a sports writer, or sports journalist for ESPN for more than 20 years. I spent years going to ballparks all over the country. I've spent years doing stories about the relationship between sports and society and what it means to our culture. The school has this terrific commitment to sports, and the younger kids get excited seeing the older kids. And so many students at this school have a connection to some kind of sport in this community. But then they come to the building where they spend most of their lives during the year, and the facilities just aren't there.
We're all reading about dystopian fiction. These are all imagined, futuristic societies. Many of these societies...
Wherever you are in this country, we've agreed on certain things. We want our kids educated. We also want our kids physically fit. We want them to participate in their community. And really the best way to do all those things is through sports.
We need you to join the team.
We already have the plans to make a new gym. We just need your help to make it happen.
Please help us cross the finish line.